What's up guys, Buckling1 here and welcome to another video about Battlefield Hardline. The topic I want to discuss today is whether you should pre-order the game or not. I will be speaking purely from my own experiences here and from my own point of view, which may be similar to yours or could be completely different, but that's the beauty of opinion, it's totally subjective. Anyway, should you pre-order Battlefield Hardline? Or to put it another way, will I be pre-ordering Hardline? The short answer is no, I won't, and I'll explain why. Some of the explanation may seem obvious to you, but I want to make sure that I cover all grounds in this video. First reason, Battlefield 4. I know it isn't fair to judge Hardline on the merits of Battlefield 4's disastrous launch and subsequent failures, but it does give an indication as to what is happening in the background with EA as the publisher. DICE have said that they would have liked more time to finish developing the game before the original launch date, and I would firmly believe that EA pressured them into releasing the game so that they could compete with the sales of COD Ghosts, which failed anyway. I know that development for Hardline has been delayed to allow Visceral Games to implement the feedback from the first beta, and also just to polish the game a little bit more. But it seems like this is being allowed due to the fact that EA received some serious criticism for the launch of Battlefield 4 and they really want to avoid that again. This can be taken as an exceptionally good move, but I was so put out by the launch of Battlefield 4, which I did pre-order, that I would find it very hard to trust the same publisher again. Second reason is the beta. Although it is a very good thing that we had a chance to try the game a month before its release, and I had some really good fun playing it, it would not be enough to convince me to pre-order the game, as all we were playing was just a demo. Now, you can argue this two ways. The argument I would expect from a lot of people is that surely if you had fun playing the beta, which was a demo of the full game, wouldn't that encourage you to pre-order the game, as it can only get better? It seems a fairly logical argument to me, but not a view I personally take. The second way you can argue this point is by looking at the beta for what it is. A demo. Simple as. A demo is not the final version of the game, and we don't know for sure if the final version of the game will be similar to the beta. For all we know, it could be drastically different, and that is something that I do not want to risk. I will be looking to see what kind of feedback Visceral have received from the millions of players who played the beta, and how they communicate any changes they are planning to make to the community in the lead up to the release of the game. How they interact with the community will be vital for me, as I think it will show a very good indication as to exactly how committed they are to making sure they deliver the best possible game they can. Third reason, incentive. I say this very loosely, as it is very hard to determine how Visceral Games are approaching the development of their game. But in essence, what you are doing when you are pre-ordering a game is paying for a product that hasn't been finished. You are literally giving your money to a developer who has not finished their game, and you will have to accept what the final product is, be it good or bad. I find this absurd now that I've grown up a little and learned to ignore any hype about games. The point I'm trying to make is that, hypothetically speaking, Visceral Games managed to cover all their development costs and turn a profit based on pre-orders alone. What incentive do they really have to make sure the game is fully polished? In this instance, they've already made a profit, so why continue spending money on it when they can just release it in the state it is in and keep making a profit? I'm in no way saying that this will happen, but it does leave a big question mark in my mind if that situation did arise, and it's one that I would rather avoid. On the other hand, the actual incentive for you as a customer to pre-order is to make sure you can preload the game and have it ready to go on release day, and also get early access to some weapons. Specific to Hardline, I think the pre-order incentive is a joke. With the standard edition, you get a badge. Like, you get a badge and that's it. Then, if you pay 10 extra quid for the deluxe edition, you get 3 battle packs, each containing an assault rifle, a camo and a boost. What is the point of that? Like, fair enough if these assault rifles, which are the ACWR, the CAR 556 and the L85A2, were made exclusive to just the people that pre-order the game, that may be what some people would be into. But as far as I can tell, it is just an early access to the weapons. Make of that what you will. So, to end this all off, these are the reasons that I will be staying away from pre-ordering the game. I want to be able to see what the game is like first before I commit, which is just my personal feelings towards the whole pre-order culture that we see now. The thing that I really want to make clear though is that at the end of the day, it is your choice whether you want to pre-order or not, and that's how it always should be. I would say, however, that if you are going to pre-order the game, make sure you do your research and do be prepared to be let down if the game is not as good as you had hoped. This may sound quite negative from me about Hardline, but I want to clarify as well. I really want the game to do well, as I really enjoyed the beta and I can see some very good potential there. I just hope Visceral Games deliver on that potential and help the Battlefield brand, which we all love, grow positively, which is what we all want at the end of the day. This has been Buckling1. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.